Welcome back to Oasis, your trusted channel for home design inspiration that brings beauty, balance, and creativity into your daily life. Today, we're inviting you to step into a world where simplicity meets serenity, a world shaped by Japanese garden design, even in the tiniest corners of the city. Imagine transforming a small urban yard into a sanctuary of peace, where natural textures and intentional design create a retreat from the noise of modern living. This isn't just about plants or stones. It's about creating a personal space that allows your mind to slow down, your senses to engage, and your spirit to breathe. These Japanese garden ideas aren't reserved for countryside villas. They're perfect for small city spaces, where every inch holds the potential for harmony. And if you find inspiration here today, we'd love to have you join the Oasis family. Be sure to subscribe for more timeless design ideas, like this video to support the channel, and leave a comment below to share how you envision your own Zen retreat. Whether you're working with a balcony, a narrow alley, or a compact backyard, this video is tailored just for you. By the end, you'll see that peace, balance, and natural beauty can bloom even in the heart of the city. Let's dive into the artistry and intention behind small Japanese gardens that turn ordinary spaces into extraordinary escapes. Modern Japanese gardens beautifully bridge the gap between tradition and contemporary living. In small city yards, sleek materials and clean lines complement the Zen aesthetic while keeping the space fresh and relevant. Think of black pebbles bordering a white gravel path, a compact square deck with a single bonsai, or matte concrete planters softened by trailing greenery. This blend of natural and industrial materials adds sophistication without clutter. Every element has purpose. Nothing is random, yet nothing is overdone. Monochrome palettes, like charcoal grays, deep greens, and muted browns, create visual cohesion and enhance the garden's calming atmosphere. Strategic lighting, such as hidden LEDs or soft lanterns, adds subtle drama in the evening and turns your garden into a glowing sanctuary after dark. Incorporating materials like blackened wood, shows sugi band fencing, or steel sculptures can give your garden a unique edge that blends modern living with timeless tradition. It's this fusion of old and new that makes Japanese design so endlessly inspiring. When space is tight, creativity thrives. Instead of sprawling layouts, consider designing a small Zen corner that becomes your personal sanctuary. A single stone path leading to a compact seating nook can evoke the feeling of a much larger garden. Use height to your advantage with bamboo screens or vertical gardens. These not only provide privacy, but make the garden feel layered and alive. Even a corner of the yard can feel expansive when framed with intention. Mirrors placed discreetly can double your visual space, making plants and textures appear to extend beyond the borders. You can also define microzones, a gravel meditation area here, a mossy rock bed there, to create the feeling of a journey in just a few square meters. The trick is not to fight the size of the space, but to design with it. By doing so, your yard feels curated, purposeful, and perfectly peaceful. Japanese design blurs the lines between interior and exterior, and in urban homes, this is a game changer. By visually and physically connecting your indoor space to the garden, you amplify both. Use sliding glass doors or low-framed windows to create an unbroken view into your Zen garden. Matching floor tones or materials, like wooden decking that flows from your living room into the yard, creates unity and visual spaciousness. The result is a continuous space that feels natural and calming. Try placing low furniture indoors near the garden, a reading nook beside the view, or a low table for tea. This invites interaction between spaces, encouraging you to step outside, barefoot, and connect with the world beyond your walls. The garden becomes more than decor, it becomes a daily experience. Even a narrow pathway or a strip of gravel lined with lanterns can serve as a beautiful indoor-outdoor link. Wabi-Sabi invites us to appreciate the imperfect, the impermanent, and the incomplete, values that breathe life into small gardens. A cracked ceramic pot or a leaning stone lantern isn't a flaw, it's a story. In urban yards, where polished finishes often dominate, a touch of wabi-sabi offers a breath of authenticity. Let moss grow between stones. Let wood weather naturally. These imperfections make the garden feel real and lived in. Consider using repurposed materials, aged metal sculptures, or uneven stone paths to introduce depth and character. Embrace plants that change with the seasons, letting time become part of your garden's design language. As your space ages, it gains richness, just like the philosophy it's built on. Wabi-Sabi reminds us that there is beauty in what is modest, humble, and enduring. No two Japanese gardens are alike, and that's the beauty of it. Your garden should reflect your personal connection to nature, your rhythm of life, and your aesthetic preferences. Maybe you love sitting quietly under a maple tree, or perhaps you'd rather stroll slowly along a raked gravel path after work. Your Zen retreat is an extension of your soul, and it's worth designing with intention and heart. Add a personal touch with a handcrafted bench, a wind chime that sings in the breeze, or a stone you found on a meaningful journey. You can even change the garden through the seasons, adding color in spring, focusing on textures in winter. In doing so, your space becomes dynamic, responsive, and alive. It's not just a place you look at, it's a space you grow with. When you step outside each morning or unwind in the evening, your small garden will be there to welcome you back to yourself. The soul of a Japanese garden lies in its tactile experience, the textures of earth, stone, water, and wood in perfect harmony. In a small space, this becomes especially important. A flat yard can be transformed by layering textures, smooth gravel next to jagged rock, soft moss nestled around a rugged water basin. The contrast between polished and rough, dry and damp, dark and light, it all works together to engage your senses and ground you in the moment. In fact, the more compact the garden, the more amplified these natural textures become. Adding elements like a bamboo spout or a quiet stone water basin brings sound into the space. The gentle trickle of water echoes through your courtyard and invites contemplation. Even a single feature like a tsukubai, hand-washing basin, can serve as a central focal point. The textures aren't just visual, they ask to be touched, felt, experienced. These choices create a garden that is not just seen but lived, a place to slow down, breathe, and reconnect. Japanese gardens are more than just design. They are an expression of mindfulness and connection to nature. Rooted in Zen Buddhism, these gardens embrace stillness, imperfection, and simplicity. In small urban yards, these principles become even more powerful as every design choice must be deliberate. Instead of filling space with decor, Japanese gardens create space, room to think, to breathe, to feel. A single stepping stone, when placed with intention, can carry more meaning than a dozen flower beds. And in a small garden, that philosophy turns necessity into beauty. Emphasizing asymmetry and natural flow, Zen gardens teach us that less is truly more. The balance of emptiness and form, known as ma, creates a rhythm that soothes the eye and calms the soul. This minimalist approach doesn't feel cold or sparse. Rather, it welcomes you into a deeper state of presence. The garden becomes not just a space you walk through, but a journey you experience. At Oasis, we believe that even the smallest space can hold big peace. Whether you're starting fresh or refining an existing yard, the ideas we've shared today can help you create a sanctuary rooted in calm and inspired by Japanese tradition. Every stone, every leaf, every detail adds to the experience. Your Zen garden is not about perfection. It's about intention, connection, and peace. Let this be the start of a deeper relationship with your space and yourself. If this video helped spark ideas for your own urban oasis, we invite you to subscribe to Oasis for more elegant, inspiring home design content. Like this video if it brought you a moment of calm, and share a comment telling us what your dream Zen corner looks like. We'd love to grow this peaceful community with you. Until next time, may your home be a haven and your garden a living poem of serenity.